that answers that. Rub the mud flap right off. So yeah, we're getting some contact back there. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Don't have a forklift, find a wash. Nice and crossed up. It stuffs neatly in the back. Yeah, not bad. All right, there it is, all washed off and cleaned off using my Husqvarna. It's funny, where's the finger come out? There it comes out, that Husqvarna. Got me a nice new short wandless sprayer. I like it a lot. It just doesn't play so well with my Sudzer. That thing likes to leak, so I need a different tip or attachment for it. But yeah, I got it all cleaned up so far. Oh man, in this light that looks horrible. But that damage right there, the body was flexed, the doors and things hit, and so I put it back together with a ball peen hammer and a flat carpenter's pry bar. In that light it looked horrible. Yeah, you can see all the hits, but at least now I've got the gap I'm supposed to have. So between that and ripping off the mud flap on the other side, that's the only real damage these did. Still, I gotta go to WFO and say, get me a longer set of arms, and it's just this lower piece. I need that one about 4 inches longer. If that's 4 inches longer, I can push the axle forward maybe 2 inches. So again, you look at how much I've got right there. 4 inches ought to do it. Push this axle about 2 inches farther forward. Center it in the opening here. So center it in the opening here, and it'll be much better. You know, I'm loving it. I dropped the PSI on these down to 25, and that did fine throughout all the trails we were doing today. Interesting to note that up there in Rattlesnake Canyon, the old sign said it was a 4. Now the new sign says it's a 3+. And that's the thing about Rattlesnake Canyon, is that thing, every time you go up there, depending on when it's rained last, it's different. Because it washes through there pretty good, and the water and everything will change the whole terrain and everything. But yeah, this is washed off, that's clean, that's good. I do need to weld that bracket back because I'm definitely on the other side. She's hanging low. I gotta step back in. That wind is probably killing this mic. Trying to stay here where there's no wind. But yeah, trying a whole bunch of things here. I got a new dash cam that I'm using. We'll see how the footage on that comes out. New tire, new gears, a locker in the back, the axle, so everything's different about this truck. But I tell you what, this is now a week ago I picked it up from the shop, Adams High Rolling Customs. Good dudes, they did good work. So with a week ago, I've now had about 700 miles on it. Obviously most of that was coming from Reno back to Salt Lake. It does okay on the highway. It's a little squirrely on some things. The parts just arrived for the sway bar. That should fix a lot of that. I'm also figuring out, I'll have to figure out links and things and figure out how I'm going to do some quick disconnects. There's work to be done yet. But off-road, this thing's freaking beautiful. Flexes up nice. We'll see. I haven't even looked at the videos yet. My wife was telling me some of the stuff she was filming looked pretty good. Got some tires up in the air and things like that. But no, it was fun. That's probably the easiest time I've ever had in Rattlesnake Canyon, because there's a bunch of the spots where I know we've been hung up before, and maybe it's because I've learned to drive differently on them and put the tires in different places. I mean, these tires are realistically only, another inch taller, a little bit more. So they're not that much bigger than the 35s. They do look a lot better though. Man, they look a lot better than those 35s did. Just a little inch more in radius, and there you are. But yeah, that was the easiest trip I think I've had in Rattlesnake Canyon. Definitely fun, and it's always nice to get a good family getaway where I had the tires put on this morning, packed up the truck, headed on out, and we're back before dinner time. I mean, it's 4:30 and I'm already cleaned up with the truck. I'm gonna see about zapping back together that exhaust hanger though, and that's about the last thing I got to do, and we're done. So Hope this is enjoyable. Hope you saw a lot of fun. Give you an idea of what it's like when you solid axle swap a OBS, and especially a Suburban. I know I've seen plenty of, the extra cab short beds and others. They're swapped all over the place, but I don't know. I haven't seen another Suburban OBS solid axle swap like this. I'm probably not the first. I'm not going to try to claim that, but I haven't seen any others. So, yeah. Otherwise, appreciate you watching along, and we'll catch you on the next one.